don't know why I sit here in silence. I don't. It's not true. I watch the video and I don't sit there in silence. I mutter away and make sure that I am actually live. I love that ping. Very Alvanoto, that ping. Live. It's me. You gonna go live or what? Come on. What? What? There we go. Can be turned down. Hello, it's me and back. It is, well, roughly 10 to 12 now here in London. It's an overcast bank holiday Monday. There's that lovely ping. But this is our 1260 in No Man's Sky. And my name is Mark. I'm your pilot and I'll be guiding you through the inky blackness of space. I have my coffee. I don't have a banana. I've got grapes today. Oh, and apologies for no stream yesterday. I was not a well man. My allergies really played up and I was wiped out. I've still got a bit of it left. But I do feel better. Didn't play any No Man's Sky though. So things were exactly as we were when we left them. Apart from the frigates are back in. We are... Erdogan got from Durami for Solo Tito, some bromide salt, storage augmentation, stuff, bits, bobs, yep. Nice long mission, but not the greatest. Well, no, storage augmentation for my starship is alright. Hey. There is no expedition this time. I need to move. I need to swap these two around. So that it makes more sense. Excuse me, these aren't numbered like storage containers are all. Lots of units from the balanced one and an eccentric butcher's tongs. Not sure what an eccentric butcher is. Well, I can fathom, but I don't want to think about it. I'd rather have just a... Maybe you get interesting cuts. Moi. Staff, psionic eggs, convergence cubes, sure, great, fantastic. And finally, our new ship. Consider Phoebus Fusen. Fusen is our captain. There he is. Working effigies. It's interesting that they put the sort of the lowest graded ship in the captain's seat. Maybe it's not considered the captain's seat. Well, my inventory is a right mess. Look at this. I don't need any of those. Oh, apparently I do. Walker brains coming out my ears, I have. I mean, this is a mess. Huh. That's interesting. Let's I'm just going to nip over to see Antler. I've worked with him for so long and I still can't remember his name. Antler. I mean, how embarrassing. Can you see me? He's been a good guy. He's been a great member of my crew. The farmer. And here am I. Not even doing the basic management techniques of knowing people's names. Alright, and these. Now that means I've got 14 of these, and I noticed, yeah, I was a bit short. Somebody taking nib from the storage containers. I've got no idea why I need these. I think it's, yes, well, it says it's to do with the Minotaur. Quad servos here. Actually, do that. Apologies for the silence. I'm just trying to think whether I can do something better with this. I am going to do that though and take one out. I do give a lot of anti-demon away. Because I do like the Alto range. I've got some more hard frame engines. Hey Emmanuel, how are you? Quad servos. They can be sold. There's lots of stuff to get rid of. I don't need that, do I? No. Let's take the 40 out.
In good thanks, in having English class, but my teacher knows it worse than me.
Your English is very good. Well, I've lost my place. Here we go. I can go there. Magna Gold, I don't need any of that, I don't think. No. Copper. This is activated, which I've already got loads of. I need real copper.
I was just passing by BTW. Will I find you later?
Yeah, you'll find me later. We'll talk about Star Wars Jedi. I didn't go out last night, actually. I was ill yesterday. And so I did play some Star Wars Jedi by myself because I needed that. I just needed to forget my woes. So I did spend some time on Kobo doing some stuff, but we'll talk about it later when you come back. Hope you have a great day. Marrow, where are you there? sodium. Oh, that goes into Starship. This is looking so much better. I've got some geodes to pop.
See you this night. Have a
I will
good day.
see you later. Ciao. Huh. Okay, actually that should go there, shouldn't it? Yeah. I've got to find somewhere to put the activated quartzite. I would like to put it in planetary gases, because that's quartzite. This is where my storage is falling down. Maybe I've got too much radon and sulfurine. I could use some of that. And crystallized helium. Again, I think it's a planetary thing. Let's put it in here for the time being. But it does look like a standard blue, but messy. Don't like. All right, now let's have a look at what came in from the frigates. That's activated cadmium, not what I want. These are unique items. We've got some basic yellows. Thorium, geodesite, limium. Give me your dirty browns. Do I want psionic eggs? I'm still storing them. No idea why. Activated copper and magma gold and an awful lot of antimatter. And that, alright, I think that all can be sold. And Luther, how are you? You're pursuing your hybrid plants, it's fun. Will I help you birth new life? Sure, I accept that. Oh, that's very kind of you to call me traveller friend. What do you want? Grah. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I am going to immediately sell them. That lovely present you just gave me. Yeah, we'll just sell that, shall we? I don't need that magna gold. What's that doing there? Okay. That was from my production yesterday. Let's sell some of the crap that I've got here. Bromide salt up 50%, they can go. The eccentric butcher's tongs, the dirty bronze, activated copper, vortex cubes, Indian, the lure birch nuts, unrefined pirate grease, hydraulic wiring, magna gold, convergence cubes, geodesite, activated cadmium, Viking effigies, sac venom, the fumidalis bulbs, the antimatter, the relattice art crystals, the beautiful fishing brush, aronium, activated indium, selenium, and the writhing seeds. The rest can stay. We've just got some mesh decouplers, which are high tech. Hey, Gra. I couldn't see he was pushing me out of the way though. God, they're so forward. Okay. So I got a new storage augmentation for Starship. That's 10. That's a pretty good lump of augmentation. I like that. We might nip over to the space station. Hold on, are we in an abandoned system? Hence me having a reliquary here. Yes, we are in an abandoned system, so no space station for me. Interesting, that moon is sort of between Antler and Yakhalym, the so-called wine dark giant. Thusteb Delta, Baninsk, Hammer. That's where I place my base. It's a very nice planet, I have to say. And it's going to English activated quartzite, which is good to know. Maybe I knew that already. What's going on with the stellar extractor cores? We have got a load of methane. Nice. And also some chromatic metal, of course. I can go into my exosuit. I do like collecting methane, just because there's a wonderful... My favourite drum and bass tracks of all time is a track called Methane. Yeah, in there, and in there. And while I'm here, they should collect more methane. I think this is a purple star. What I can do is it's all a bit chaos, isn't it, this morning? They're not here. Ah, they're here. Let's put some tumblers on the desks. Oh, that one's way off. It's positively floating, man. Nice. Cool. That's better. Pick up some free carbon there. So how is my chromatic metal collection going here? Fine. That's fine. we've sold all the goods that we've got here. So let's go off to Atlantis Crossing. Coffee's from Peru. Not convinced. I don't think we've got it dialed in right. I can taste sour. It tastes sour. The grind is too coarse. But the grapes, oh my god. Are fantastic. The long way round to my office then. Take out the gamma root and the mesh decouplers. Let's see what their policy decision is. Well, I'm going to look at, oh no, again. Productivity is set there. We do have a bit of maintenance cost. I don't mind tax and gambling. It's one of the things I always would do in SimCity. Was tax gambling. Alright, so this happiness is decreased by 2%. Let's see if it's had any effect. No. And actually my productivity has stayed exactly the same. So that, I mean, I think it used to go up to, oh, is it 1 million? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was up to 1 million. Maybe I'll go back to an earlier video just to check that. And then it stopped, it capped itself out at 986733. Oh, off to parking lot. Apologies if that, I know some people do get upset by listening to people eat. I know it happens. Oh. I wonder. Yeah, it is rusty. Just looks a bit too clean in here. I did colour these last time I was in. I'm not sure I agree with the colouring. Well, I did have a logic to this, but each strand from a hub has one corridor of colour that matches it, so I know whereabouts in the base I was by its colour. I think I might have got that from Space 1999, or the idea at least. Which in turn gets some of its ideas from Star Trek, of course. Now, if you haven't seen Space 1999, the first season I recommend. Even as a child, and I must have been, you know, before I was 10, it was sort of 7 or 8 years old. It was a very sombre and quite an existential crisis for children. And they definitely made it a bit more basic on the later series. They got rid of one of my favourite characters, Barry Morse, who was kind of the science officer. An amazing cast. Martin Landau. In the is it Barbara Bain as well, who's the medical officer? Yeah, it was great. I am all over the shop this morning. How many polyfiber? 3 and 2 acid. And that will mean what? Oh, I made too many of those. I wanted to make liquid explosion, that's right. There we go. I made excess heat capacitors. And where am I at? I'm back over the 4 billion mark. Leonidas. They can go in there. Have I blown my Mordite? I have, excellent. That can be sold. I'm just going to check my levels. I'm pretty sure I've got loads of Mordite. Yes, I do. Now let's have a look at what have we got here. So I could make some more cryogenic chambers. I've got 9 cryo pumps and liquid glass in excess. Look at that. So cryogenic chambers, 3, 4. Well, I'll do 9. Sure, and I've got 13 of these. I'll take 9 out. And with it's this, isn't it? Contraposes and iridesite. I can make 9s. Hey Tommy Plays, how are you? I did watch the latest episode of The Last of Us now. Excellent. And I did watch a couple of your videos. I watched a couple of your Star Wars retelling videos. Very interesting. And I'll consider what you're doing there is editing. Are you doing that all on your iPhone or on your phone? Okay, so we've got loads of those. We can sell those. And I did like the last episode of The Last of Us. I thought, again, sticking to what I remember of the video game anyway, the birthdays. But yeah, it was a good emotional episode. Some good acting going on. So, what about those? We could put those there. Lots of excess. Now, stasis devices. Oh, well done. And you're doing what I would call in-camera editing. If you're not actually using editing software. Now, I can't remember. Can sell those. -5. No. I've got to remember where you sell stasis devices. 130.
New episode today.
Nice. I'll check it out. A device special, yeah. I really can't remember what type of economy I need, but we know it's not whatever this economy is, which I can't tell. Can I tell? Because we're here, right? We're in Uyatan. Yantan. Economy is yellow. Which is manufacturing. Okay. I can't do that because nothing is available because this is an abandoned system. Alright, so let's leave that. Let's have a jump around some space stations and get a good price for those stasis devices. So we'll go to high tech first off. Excuse me. Odigat Ayok. Let's see what I can sell here. Well, the mesh decouplers go. It's a better price, but it's still not full price. I don't mind selling that Mordite though. Alright, so that's high tech and manufacturing looked at. So that's manufacturing, that's mining. Adequate. That's I don't mind popping into Boudoir because they give me good prices for living glass.
Do you play GD Survival?
Yes. You've watched my streams. Yeah, there's my living glass price, that's good. Alright, so this is, again, not the economy we want. So that's that one done. We'll go to a mining one. That's adequate. That's advanced. Let's go there. Shoves go. Each time I teleport, I have a great. Oh, okay. Well, that'll do. It's not the best price I've seen, but it's above list price. And that'll put me to 170. A bit more healthy. What else would we have left? Nothing left to sell. How about that? Alright, let's go back to Antler Mama.
Someone from 2 Games will be in my videos.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, Tommy. We've got loads of these. I don't think I've got any space left here. I've got one slot free. That's multitool. That's exosuit. And that's multitool. What's multitool looking like? I've got 4 slots here. Sorry, my brain is just trying to contemplate what to do next. What's the best way of unpacking these modules? Because I could take out my shielding and we could explore which all 17 of these offer. Okay, alright. So if I pack these away.
Someone from GD Survivor will be in my video.
Cool. Well, I'll look forward to checking it out. All right. Let's go for it. Let's pack these away logically in a way I will hopefully remember. Maybe I'll do that down here. That makes a bit more sense, I think. So, a little bit about No Man's Sky. I might have mentioned this before, but it's worth repeating again. Your character has a hidden value, which is called a seed value. And that seed value kind of manages your luck. Pack that away. So when you get things that could be different, depending on your luck, such as these upgrades, these are all going to be variable. Your luck will depend on what it says. So there are 10 of these. I've actually got 17, but we're going to start unpacking them. Now these are going to initially blow up. You can tell that by the exclamation mark that's appearing on them. I'm doing them in order, so they make sense. That's 10 of them unpacked. All right, let's have a look at that. So this first one is offering 100% life support, 33 shield, 9% fuel efficiency, 69 solar power. Now, out of the stuff I've got here, life support tanks 100%, shield strength 33. This one offers sprint distance of 56 and fuel efficiency of 8. That offers solar power, panel power of 69% and fuel efficiency of 9. So it's similar, but one thing is different. But we can work out which are the good ones. That seems like a good one, straight off the bat, the first one. 3. And obviously the things that do more affect more things are better. So if I put that one in, I would lose my sprint distance, but I would gain solar panel power. I don't think any of these I'm interested in. So that's got a 58% sprint distance. It's got 56. That one, number 5. Shield strength is the same. Sprint distance is slightly higher. Yeah. Solar panel power is 68, which is that doesn't affect it. Life support is 95. So what's the difference? So there's a little bit. Fuel efficiency is the one it doesn't talk about. What about that compared to that? Sprint distance. Not mentioned. What else have I got here? So solar panel power, life support tanks, shield strength and sprint distance seems very similar to that. Yeah. Solar panel power 67, 68, 33 shield, 96 life support and sprint distance 56. So I lose 1% of life support tank. For other benefits. So I'm going to pack that one away. Put that down there. And you, or that one, can go there. These can all be packed away. Maybe I'll pop this view out. Trying not to lose my way here. Okay. I think all the others, that was the only other one that offers some good return. What is fuel efficiency 7 versus 9, shield 33 versus 22, so those two are stronger. Sprint distance is 25. I lose sprint distance for that. I might be alright with that. But I gain life support tanks. Okay. And the rest can go away. I'll pop this back. So chaotic, such a mess. And now I can put these back in. Alright, so all of these can be sold. I've still got... Oh, right button, come on, move. I could have a look at those, but... What about these? They're going to be these kind of upgrades. I'm kind of alright with these. I think I can sell them all. I'm going to sell them all. What I could do, as they are exosuit upgrades, is put them in this horrible messy place here. No, that one. Okay, yeah, let's just sell those ones. What about these three here? Am I interested in a mining beam upgrade? A class? No. What does it do? Fuel efficiency 16, overheat downtime 14, mining speed 11. No. Overheat downtime, same. Heat dispersion 35. Doesn't have that. I mean, my mining laser is very good. I think that can be packed away. This is an A class one, which 8,953 mineral analysis and scan radius plus 24. That's fauna. That's mineral bonus. Okay. That can be sold too. That can definitely be sold. Oh, hold on. You're kidding me. I don't have any upgrades for my paralysis mortar. I am thinking of dismantling a pulse splitter. Maybe keep the blaze javelin, though I don't use it much, if at all. But the pulse splitter and the bolt caster are very similar weapons, and I'd prefer the bolt caster because it's just a little bit more accurate, in my opinion. In my considered opinion. Okay, let's nip. I can't nip over to a space station. What I do need to do is refuel that, and my freighter was out as well. Yeah. Okay. Really? Why? I have to do it on my ordinary ship. I can't do it from Have a quick look and see if there's any other interesting ships on my bay. No, it's all quiet. Which makes sense in an abandoned system. Okay, look at that. Just popped up. Let's go for it. Farewell, Calypso. You've been great. And we're thrown out of this galaxy unceremoniously. But where would he end up? Where will we go? Where's that one? There. Flooding there. Yeah, good. Bye. Wobbling. Bye bye wobbling stars. And we enter galaxy number 4. Euclid, Hilbert, Calypso, and we are in the galaxy of Hesperius. Okay, seem to be going quite deep in. Now, so who is Hesperius? Is it Hesperius? Let's begin initialization. Well, we're on a cold planet. Thank you. Oh. Very Gladys. Online. Do like cold worlds. I mean, I know I don't spend a lot of time on them now, and spend most of my time just going on.
Multitool and mining laser attachment operational.
Thank you.
User initialization sequence complete.
And ship anywhere?
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Oh, so many things broken. I have to mend so many things. Yes, everything is damaged.
Thermal protection falling. Component repaired. Component repaired.
Get some shielding going. I don't know why I'm doing water shielding. I should be doing my
Component repaired.
I don't have any dioxide for that. I mean, everything. He's dead. I need to make some nano tubes. Let's make about 10. Shielding. Let's have a sort out my visor. Oh. There's my ship. Let's get over there. Ow. Well, at least once I get in my ship, I should be able to repair a bit more things. My ship will also be incredibly damaged, probably. Guessing. There we go. I'm trying to think what's the best thing to do. If I get my ship going, I need launch thrusters to do that, which needs dihydrogen jelly, which I could make. I've got some dihydrogen, haven't I? Yeah. Haven't got any of this though. Do I have an actual refiner on hand? I don't. Could I make one? Let me just think of my order of operations here. I don't really care about those, I don't think, but I need a heart of the sun, do I? Oh God, those things I have to run through again. Glad I made a load of iron batteries. Wish I'd not sold those Alright, so getting to my ship I think is my priority. So I need dihydrogen jelly to do that. To make dihydrogen jelly I need a personal refiner. To do a personal refiner I need one magnetic resonator and a quantum computer. I'm going to make 2 of them. I can't make quantum computers because I need antimatter. I can make antimatter. Make 5 antimatter. A quantum computer. That will allow me to do this. I need another quantum computer. Cool. that means I can now refine dihydrogen.
Technology recharge.
Come on. Where will you begin? All right. What else can I need shielding. Nice and simple. Don't have to go full belt on it. I don't need my warp engine right yet, but I will need my pulse engine. And I need a hermetic seal. If I was more with it, I would have prepared a bit better. I think I'm going to be alright, but... Good, so I've got a pulse engine, I've got a shield, I need dihydrogen jelly, let's have a quick look in the refiner. Cool, I can take that out. Slow and sluggish wins the race. Let's limp onto my freighter. Oh! God, I only jumped into Calypso a few months ago. I wish I'd remembered all this. Alright. Now we can go about. Let's repair the starship first off. This might seem the odd thing to do, but I'm going to run out of winding rooms, aren't I? I need a Heart of the Sun. That's a whole chain of stuff. A change of heart. If I do need to go exploring, I'm going to be having to do it in my exosuit, so let's get that as fit as we can. Can we open up tech, please? Thank you. Hydrothermal fuel cell. Where was I here? This is why I hoard things. This is where you find out you've been hoarding the wrong stuff. Alright, we're about halfway through now. I wish it wouldn't keep going back to the non-expanded view. It'd be a lot easier if you'd stay. I mean, it's all going to be done, but thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, close. Excuse me. Oh. Well, if I wasn't so powerful, this wouldn't be so laborious. So in some ways it's a nice problem to have. I think that's everything apart from my Remembrance. And that needs a heart of a sun. And I'm not sure what it holds. It does. But I don't want to take it out. Just because I forget things. Cool, okay. So it's just that, which I can live without for a bit. And I presume my freighter is fine. My freighter is fine. It's just a starship now. Let's see if I can clean this screen. There we go. Now we can carry on. Well, I need what? Counterfeit circuits? But why would I carry such a thing? I mean, they're counterfeit. wouldn't even know that. Where to get such a thing? I mean, you're kind of forcing me to go to one of those pirate states. I would never do that. I'm not such a good human being. A warp cell. No, I just looked at that one, you idiot. What about that one? Wow, hypercore. Hungry. Yep. Yep. So many wiring loops, I'm going to run out. I know I am. I'm out of wiring loops. So I don't have any warp cells really. No, need more wiring rooms. Wiring loom, wiring loom, wiring loom, wiring loom. Could do that one. Wiring loom. 2 wiring looms. 2, 4, 3. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wiring looms I need. At least I can get around. I need counterfeit circuits from maybe a pirate station. Okay. Let's go look at the local trade terminal. I've got lots of money, that's not a problem. Hi, welcome to, where are we? We are in Kuhdenp. Hesperius. Now, it's interesting. I thought Hesperius. Notable alias Hesperius. Okay, Hesperius. In Greek mythology, Hesperius may refer to 2 separate characters. Hesperius, the daughter of Hesperius, the brother of Atlas. The brother of Atlas, you say? In a rare account, she was given in marriage by her father to her uncle, whom she bore 7 beautiful daughters, called Hesperides after her, and Lantides after their father. Their land, Hesperitus, was named after Hesperius by her husband Atlas, Hesperius. That's from Wikipedia. Let's have a look at. Hesperius dimension, no man's sky. It's the fourth dimension. I'll accept this. Yeah, it's the fourth galaxy in No Man's Sky universe. The Fade and the galactic center are fundamental parts of every galaxy, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure what type of galaxy it is. We know it's blue in the center. That's nice. I think it just might be a norm. So players in Hilbert and Calypso who choose to reset the simulation into a norm galaxy. This is therefore a norm galaxy. Yeah, type norm. Okay. And my suit is almost okay. That's my exosuit. We still need to maybe repair that. We need to get a ton of wiring looms. So I'm going to have a look at the galactic tray terminal here. See if they've got any. No. And I didn't look at the information. It is Viking, it's manufacturing, not a great economy, high conflict. I'm glad I repaired my ship. Alright, well, let's nip over to the trade terminal, to the space station. The frost crystal planet that we went on. 2 stars, blue and a white. Oh, we're quite a long way from the actual space station though. Unless you've got wiring looms, mate. I'm not interested. Alright, let's have a look. Wiring looms? Nah, not interested. Thank you. But no thank you. Now what I can do is also jump around and some nice looking planets. I bet they're cold. They look cold. Not bad. Sorry, I'm actually just reading up on the wiki. I'll take all 40 of your wiring looms, thank you very much. That should sort me out to a certain degree. That still needs the thing. Right, come back here. Let's do the rest. Good. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's still not repaired. That's my cargo scanner. Why? Because I need that. Okay. But everything else is. I can also, while I'm here, well, as I'm here actually, I'll. It's a pirate. Yeah. Pirate transponders. What can I redeem? Yeah, happy to take that. That. Everything else is good. And we'll sell. Doesn't really matter who. My body is weak, that's incoming. Upgrade modules, yes, yes, yes. Put it all before me. I'll have a look, but what have you got? I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for rockets upgrades. I don't think there are any. And that's fine. So we need some counterfeit. I could pin this, can't I? Yes, counterfeit circuits is what we need. Do I have any pirate systems in my list of space stations? Let's have a look. Yeah, Nababate Station Major is pirate, and so is Cyclionti. A few others. So I've got those options to me. I'll have a look at, see if there's anything local. because we're here now. I'm trying to remember what's the best way to look for pirates. Pirate systems, well, that's pirate controlled, and that's red. Really doesn't want me to go there. That's red, so is another red also pirate? That's Viking. So it's not a good indicator. It would be conflict. Conflict is red, but that just means either high value. Yeah. But that's fine. Let's pop over to Yakhalym. Do I have repair kits? I thought I did have repair kits. Yeah, what's that? Oh yeah, there we go. Well, I'm here now. I'm going to pop in just to say hello. Seems rude not to. Pretty standard, 5 out of 10. Ooh, excuse me. What have you got, mate? Want to sell this stuff? Do you want to buy this stuff? What is my smuggling at? Yeah, I don't need to smuggle anymore. I've done that. Could do some missions. Plunder a freighter or two. But that's not my focus. It is pure squirrel. I'm going to cheat my way back just to save on fuel. One of the issues is the teleportation network isn't open between pirate systems and controlled space. So to get around that, if you've got a settlement, the settlement will allow access to both. So you can always jump between controlled space and pirate space via your settlement. Look at me coming up with tips for No Man's Sky. And I know I shouldn't complain, but I'm going to. The amount of videos that, you know, top 10 tips and all that, for me really don't hold much information. Just generally on computer games, if there's a specific thing, I'll go and maybe watch a video on that, like, you know, playing Star Wars Jedi Kind of Survivor and looking at those complicated force tears, and I found another complicated force tear last night. Sorry I wasn't streaming, but yeah, I needed some me time. And I found another one which is what's happened to my freighter? Oh no, this isn't right. This isn't my freighter. I can't even get to the bridge.
What's the best way to look for space pirates? Listen for excessive asynchrons conversation. Pirate flag.
Thanks, Bob. Do you play No Man's Sky? This has never happened to me before. I can't actually get to my bridge. Alright, okay. Let's try something else. What happened there? I did start here, didn't I? Yeah, so let's go back there. I really hope my freighter isn't completely buggered.
Oh no, I have watched a few streams, but never played.
Okay. It's good fun. But I say that as an addict. Alright, so I'm going to put my freighter here. Am I? There you are. And try and figure out what's going on. See, R, yeah, to be incredibly boring about it. R sounds very much like Gra. You just end up at the Vikings, and Vikings aren't necessarily pirates. What a dull answer is that? Alright, so my freighter is now back into its normal state. Thank God for that, that was very worrying. Whew. Let's find out where we are. Are any of these planets suitable? No. Molten, frozen. We went there. Radiated, corrosive, hyperborean, and contaminated. Fine. Let's see if we can find a more pleasant place to set up a base. Is everything repaired? The only thing I haven't got this is my Remembrance spear. I was going to look this up. Remembrance. Remembrance is an exosuit health technology. Oh god, the adverts on this goddamn wiki. Volume is down, aren't they? Okay. It's maybe kind of worth it. Remembrance is an exosuit health technology, and its blueprint is a reward for finishing the Purge mission in the Alchemist Path storyline, which I did years and years ago. Installing it grants 1 unit of core health and allows the player to operate Remembrance terminals placed behind Atlas 2 and 3 doors. Again, which I do have Atlas passes. I have Atlas V4. Not many people have that. So I need a Heart of the Sun. Heart of the Sun is made from modified quanta. Modified quanta is let's see if I can make modified quanta. It's all these bits that you have to make. Which I can't see. I don't want the scaffolds. Reality anchors. Memories of Atlantid. Okay. Modified quanta is there. It looks like a gold one. There's modified quanta. That needs Nova Reclaimant. Nova Reclaimant needs State Phasia. State Phasia needs Photic Jade. Photic Jade needs Dawn's End. Dawn's End needs Dark Matter. Dark Matter needs New Spheric Orb. And the Globe Shade needs a captured nanode, which I can build. Right, so captured, let's go through this whole chain. Captured nanode. Englobed shade. New Spheric Orb. New Spheric Orb. Dark Matter. Dawn's End. Photic Jade. State Phasia. Is this fun, kids? Is it? Nova Reclaimant. Modified quanta, Heart of the Sun. Heart of the Sun. In fact, I could have just used a repair kit. Sure. Fine. Whatever. I should have a look at how badly damaged my inventories are. I've got no Atlantid, but we could go to a dissonant world and get some. That'll do for now. That can go into this. I'm missing some microprocessors. And some carbon nanotubes to replace that. Let's go through in stages. So this looks okay. There's a bit of lubricant missing. I could make that right now, can't I? As I already made some this morning. There we go. That can go there. That looks good. That looks good. My glass is okay. Living glass, lubricant, liquid explosive circuit boards, and heat capacitors all good. My hot ice is plentiful. Spool of nano cables. I'm going to take some out and keep them here because they're used by the autophage, and I do like my autophage. This is all good. We've looked at that one. I think we're good here as well. Yeah, more hot ice than I know what to deal with. Just got don't have that many. Got way too many superconductors, but I'll make those into quantum processors. And circuit boards. Quantum processors. There we go. Okay, this is also good. So my high level productions are good. The balls, all my balls are fine. Oh, isn't that nice? It's nice to have good balls. Yep. A few quantum computers down. Can't craft within. So, quantum computers, nanotubes, hermetic hydraulic wiring, some hermetic seals. That's not bad. Metal plating, but that's all to do with ferrite. This doesn't look too bad. Definitely use some of this. But they're okay. Not brilliant, but okay. And that looks okay as well. Larder's fine, don't care about my larder. My cobalt. Is okay. I need to get more, but really do need to sort out that. This looks all right. Yeah. That's fine. I have to remember that these stand in for anything. Probably more useful than a wiring loom. That doesn't need to be there, that doesn't need to be there, that needs to be there. Cool. So let's look for, oh dear me. I thought everything was great and then I came on to here. So right, okay, let's go. Now, is this my moment? To actually reduce the things that I use in here? I think it might be. Why? Why chase good repairs after useless technology? Right. Yes. Yes. Yep. If we simplify down, yes. And remove the, definitely want those two. And this. And that. I don't think I need any of this. But I need to repair it to remove it? Well, that's a schlep, isn't it? It's not me walking off in disgust there. All right. I'm going to try and find, where are we? 710,000, 375, 710,375 light from the center. Cool. I want to find, well, this is an F8 water. I want to find an FP, maybe 5 or 6 water. Or a G will do. F2 is a bit cold. Oh, what was that? G1pf. It's cold, but maybe that's a good call. It's got water. The one we're in right now, it's just F8 water, which is surprising because that's a hot and there's kind of a lot of cold ones. Let's try that one. That's an F8pf. High conflict, Corvax. Yeah, let's try that. What I'd like to do is find a relatively, what's the word I'm looking for? Temperate planet to pop down a base. And I only want a temperate one because I'm fancy. What we got? We've got a flourishing planet, gamma intensive, boiling moon, pillared moon, flourishing, 2 flourishings, frothing. Oh, I'll tell you what, that last planet we went to, Sawanko, was positively frothing. Alright, that's got Vile Brood, High Sentinel, Salt, Paraffinium, Magnetized Ferrite. Yeah, let's go for the one with the rings. Let's have a look. Broiling Humidity and Superheated Rain. Either of those will do. I don't mind that. Let's go for the one with the rings. Before I do that, quickly let's upload these planets. They're mine. And let's go out. Let's check it out. Hey dude, you you working? You working? Are you? Alright, okay, you're working on that thing over there, right? Alright, cool. It just looks like you're standing around not doing anything. You sure? Let's have a chat. Yeah, it looks like you've got nothing to report. You've got nothing to do. Oh, I don't know. I'll have a word with HR. Goddamn callbacks.
Government worker.
Mate, it could have just been his break. Well, I don't know, build a break room for them. They don't use it. Why do I want to... Alright, oh. Do I? Well, not bad. Not many trees. Nice bit of water here. No parking, but yeah, it'll do. There's something over the hill there as well. Granted, it's not the most prettiest planet I've seen. Well, we got 13 life forms. Hello. You're a bit of a chunk, aren't you? Look at you. Hello. Oh, he's got all that strange plating on his background. On his back. Are you okay with the way you've
I pet that dog.
You can. Well, I can pet him for you. See this guy? Here we go. Give him a creature pellet, and this is from you. This is from Bob. Oh no, I can't actually pet him, but I can feed him. Oh, I see now he wants to play. I will not play with his butt. Red dots. There's another one. Sunsets are nice. There's some worms just hanging in the sky, just like bricks don't. So it must be a planetary archive over that hill. Nah, it's not that low. I can get it lower. Yeah, we've got plans. Well, on this planet, they do that. These are sky worms with no visible means of aviation at all. But yeah. Got some... Alright, fella. What do you do? Other living things down here. Quite a collection of them by the looks of it. And you. So that's 8 of 13 species found. I daren't look. So I'm pretty sure one's going to be a rare underground, always active. Let's have a look. Let's take away my fear. Rare ground, always active. Underwater, common underground? Common? Well, I did notice that where I parked my ship, there was a cave entrance. And I know I'm being fussy, but brown grass isn't the prettiest. Hello, dude. Well, there you are. There's the either the rare ground or the last. So I've still got a rare ground always active, and the others are underwater, 3 underwater, always active, so I don't need to worry about. And did I fly over water? I think I did. What was that? I can't remember to see if that water is near enough by to... oh, it is. There's a lake down there. Oh, it's so nice to have my jetpack back. Let's not slum around. Let's get Bindelle. Oh, there you go. Where did that water go? There. Much more glamorous to be traversing a planet on the back of a pink dragonfly. Why do I want a gravity noble? Alright, here we go. Swimming time. It's not the biggest expanse of water, but there's some life here. Oh, there's 2. And there's the 3rd. Well, that's a plant, but something's behind him.
No Man's Sky does not have a dedicated terraforming system yet. Would be nice to fix up your own planets where your bases are.
That's an interesting idea. Personally, I'd just like to have, and this is something that Sean Murray has talked about. Murphy? biomes that have different types of environment. Because at the moment in time, you just have one environment across the globe. And obviously, look at our globe, we have lots of different types of environment. If you went to the North Poles, you get icy exterior. And they've talked about that as a possible upgrade. But yeah, mending terraforming. I wonder how the Sentinels would react to that.
There's ongoing speculation and discussion within the community about potential future updates that could introduce terraforming mechanics.
I mean, it would be, knowing how No Man's Sky would implement it, it would take a very long time to do. It'd take a lot of resources, but I think it's interesting. But yes, how that would fit in with the lore, and how Sentinels react to you, taking a terraforming catastrophe planet and rectifying that catastrophe into something more living would be interesting, just to see how they would react. As long as you didn't, you know, bring in any Gravitino balls. I think it's an interesting idea, really. All right. Before I nip off, am I really going to have to mend all of these things just to get rid of them? Oh, I can dismantle them. Alright. Let's dismantle the pole splitter, because it's too similar to the bolt caster, really. Do I really? This is the sniper rifle, and that is the shotgun. That's my machine gun, and that's my mining beam. I think we will keep them. But I suppose what Hello Games don't want you to do is make everything paradise. Apply repair kit. Alright, well that's fixed. That's everything fixed now, is it? Yeah, that's everything fixed. Alright, let's find a place for a base. If that was a storm, it wasn't too bad. That looks nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And let's build. Where is it? Let's get to the top of the hill. We'll look for a more flat bit, maybe. This will do. This is going to be fine. I claim this site. This site is claimed in the name of MacV. That happened. So let's quickly build a very basic base.
Congrats. And the crowd goes wild.
They do. They're stunned into silence with my my achievements. And let's put a door in because I think rooms with doors are a good idea. I don't know about you, but and access ramp. There we go. Base teleport module. Save beacon. Nice. That's all we need. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm here. There's loads of big rocks around. I'm going to rebuild my
It would be great to explore and interact with different biomes depending on planet type, making the planets feel more alive and immersive.
Definitely. Just topping up on some ferrite after the omnipotent space build. It's my own language and I can't speak it. So what's this thing? It's a plant. How about that for a plant? Yeah? You're getting antsy with me? I don't know if you've heard me. I'm wanted in 17 systems. He doesn't like your face. I don't like you either. Okay. I brought this on myself. But I think it's the decent thing to do. Teach these Sentinels who's boss. Don't have much health. Where are you coming from? Which direction? There you are.
I like Star Trek. It's just a joke. Don't ban me.
I can't ban you for liking Star Trek. Nothing wrong with that. Where'd you go? Yeah, little dude. So, level 3. Doggy.
I know the quote is from Battlestar Galactica. Ha ha ha.
Oh, right. Is that from me? Or did I say from Battlestar Galactica? See, I just witter on. I did love Battlestar Galactica. Even if, you know, frack. Where's Doggy? There he is. They're still good. Getting close to refilling, but not yet.
They cheaped out on the reboot, but I guess they ran out of chrome scoping.
Oh, I loved it. It's reading some interesting interviews with the actor who played Katie, what's her face? Not the best time to try and remember things. Starbuck. And the director about her role. One leg down. How's my shield? Right, he's down. Good. Well, not water. Just repaired that. Oh.
In real life, I work for a few comic cons, which means I get to see a ton of classic TV stars up close living the dream. One nostalgic celeb.
Oh, hold on. I didn't get the full message on that one. I've done it. I've killed them. Right, okay, fine. Now, is everybody happy? Are you... Because I did Angus and Beast there. There's an angry beast over here. What's his problem? Is he actually a... Have some... You're just hangry, mate. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that's normal. All right. Ow. All right.
Low.
Selling their autographs for $15 or whatever it is. I mean, it's a living, isn't it? Well, I think we might be done here. There's my ship. I'll tell you what, I could put a landing pad in here as well.
Hey, we all have to keep working.
Right.
Taxman.
Now, is comics something you know much about? My particular area of interest around comics was, still is, the French sci-fi guys.
In marketing and promotion over the past 10 years, I have learned a little about comics. Low.
I'm a big fan of, does the name Jean Giraud or Moebius mean anything to you? I obsessed about that guy. Well, it's a grassy landing pad, but it'll do. All right, cool. We have started in a new galaxy. We've built a base. We've taken out the Sentinels. I think that
What were some of his titles?
he did a lot of work for Heavy Metal magazine in the 70s, along with Bindelle and a lot of the other French science fiction writers. But yeah, when I started reading his stuff, all other comic books kind of became irrelevant to me, and I obsessed about the guy. He worked with Alexander Jodorowsky, the Mexican film director, who made El Topo and Magic Mountain, amazing movies. But yeah, beautiful science fiction stuff. Didn't really work for the major American guys apart from Heavy Metal. He also famously did a episode of Silver Surfer, and was it the Silver Surfer one with Galactus? That's his work. But yeah, I've got framed artwork of his next door, and oh yeah, it means a lot to me. Great artist. Never really got into the Marvel stuff. The only Marvel comic I would read on a regular basis was Giraud. I loved Giraud. I wish they'd make a movie of Giraud. That would be amazing. I would be very invested in that movie. Not Groot. No, Giraud the Wanderer. But yeah, comics for me were always the underground stuff, like the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers and Robert Crumb from America, and the French New Wave. Yeah. But they are an art form, without a doubt. Got into Image comics quite heavily, but not buying the physical versions, buying it digitally, and reading them on my iPad, which was what an amazing way to read comics, is on a beautifully rendered screen. You get to see the artwork fully. And yeah, comics like Saga and East v West, two of the stories that spring to mind. They were just excellent, really, really good. Never been to a Comic-Con. Where did my base go?
I will take a look. I am from the US. Do you have a channel Discord? I can send you a bit more info on my shows, if you ever cheat.
Yeah, please do. I do have a Discord. Bear with me a second. It should be in my linked apps on my profile page. Can I copy that? Oh great, that's clever. Yeah, if you go to my page and click on the links, there's my website and my link to my Discord. It's a very, very quiet Discord. There's like maybe 10 people who've joined up for it so far. But yeah, let's talk comics. The only con I've been to is Gen Con, which is a board game convention in Indianapolis.
No worries, now 11.
Thanks for joining, Bob. Okay. Are we going to travel any further? I think we're going to call it a day there. I've been streaming for 3 hours, so that's enough, and I want to get some lunch. I will send out the frigates, though. I'm glad my... Oh, that was very worrying. Navigator Lysay, how are you? Oh, Travel Entry. Corvax is pleased to report exciting navigational research. Corvax has plotted new expeditions, so let's see them. So one combat here, that's for my new pirate ship. with probably do re mi fa sol la ti do. That needs a little boosting from a grown-up ship. Or send out Ubik, because that's my best. Maybe consider Phoebus can learn some tricks. Trade exhibition, we sent Stigmata out last time. Let's go for Sonic Attack. And Klaatu? Olivine Window. Yeah, that's good. Discovery. Wawa and the support vessel of Airtight Garage. That's fine, that's free. And some balanced. Giraud and Clark. Should be able to do that one, yeah. That's 5 stars. And Trouble with Lichen, you can do that all by yourself, yeah. Lovely. That's my frigates out. Let's empty my pockets. Why is my carbon down over there? It should be there. Pop those geodes. We've got some salvage glass, they can be opened up. Quad servo, that can go over to here. Here! Antimatter into my junk drawer. Oh, I've definitely run out. Lots of that. Magnetic resonators. Yes. Yep. Lemium. I don't think I used any lemium. No, that's fine. That can be sold. Walker brains. That can go there. Plenty of those. Should really sell some of those. Another goddamn hard frame engine. These can go down there. I don't think I need those. Definitely need some more nanotubes. Definitely need some metal plating. Good. Apparently I picked up some deuterium. I can stay there, that's fine. But I think everything is good. We've got a gap here because we haven't got any wiring looms, but maybe that will prompt me to get some. Starship, you're okay. You're okay. I could probably move you up a few slots like this. Kind of could do with another one there, but what's the other thing I could? Is that combat scope? Yeah, I don't use that. Don't use that. Don't use those. They're fine. That needs topping up. I need some more unstable plasma. And I think that will do. That will do. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Mark. This channel is called MacV Gaming. I try to stream every day, once or twice if we're lucky. Probably it's about 5 or 7 out of 7 days. There's, life gets in the way sometimes. There will be a stream tonight, and that will be Star Wars Jedi: Survivor. As I continue to try and 100%, or just, I don't think I'm going to 100%. There's things I've now worked out that mean I'm not going to actually get everything, but I'm definitely going to get everything off the map. Clear that down at least. Yeah, so if you like what you see, subscribe, share, comment, set up discussions on Reddit, 4chan, whatever. I don't care. I do care. I care very much. I care very much. I want engagement. Yeah, but until we meet again, let's share and enjoy.